Hey guys, what's going on? It's KBK Baseball here to bring you a brand new video series. So, this one I'm pretty excited about. I get to do a franchise on MLB 16, the show. And for this one, I'm gonna do my favorite team, and I'm gonna try and carry it throughout the next whatever games that come out. So like MLB 17, the show, and 18, whatever. I'm gonna keep continuing to do it, and then maybe one time I can try it out this game if I can. I'll do like two teams. One will be my favorite, and one will be a team that's not that good and that could use some rebuilding. So like the Yankees or the Braves or any teams like that need rebuilding, or the Indians is a good example right there. They're not too bad, but they could still use a little help. But anyway, so I'm going to go with my favorite team, which is the Red Sox. And we're using live rosters, so everything should be like it is in real life. We're going to leave all that where it is. And now, so as of right now, I think we're in spring training. Yeah, we're in spring training. So I'm just going to go through all this stuff real quick. But I'm going to simulate the spring training just because, I don't know, I know most of the players on the Red Sox and stuff, so I don't really need to do it. So I'm going to sim the spring training. It's looking like we're doing pretty good. I see a lot of W's. So it's a good sign, I guess. So actually we went 17 and 12, so it's not too bad. Alright, so our first series begins with Cleveland. But first, before I do that, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff so I can see everything. I'm going to update my trading block because I kind of know who I want to get rid of already. There's a few people. One of them would be probably Clay Buchholz, I would say. Kind of want to see what I can get for him. He'll probably get injured throughout the season. He'll be alright, but I don't know. He's too injury prone. He's getting a little older. I don't know. I don't really like it. I'm gonna go with Koji too, even though he's one of our best relief pitchers. He's also 40 years old, so he's either close to retiring or close to being pretty broken down at this point. Closer, we're good. Catchers, I'll probably get rid of Ryan Hannigan. He's 34, I think. His overall is not that great. He's a good veteran to have, but we got Swihart and Vasquez. And in my opinion, Vasquez should not be rated that low. I don't know why he is, but he's a really good catcher. I think he might be better than Blake Swihart, but he's definitely better than 64 overall. I'm just saying. But first base, I would like to get rid of Alan Craig, but I don't know if that's going to be a possibility or not, just because I don't know if teams will take on his salary, but who knows. Second base, if we look good. Third base, definitely want to get rid of Pablo Sandoval on that huge contract. Shortstop, we're looking good. Left field, looking pretty good. Brock Holt should be more than a 67 too. I don't know what this game is thinking, but whatever. Center field, Jackie Bradley Jr. and Chris Young. Chris Young's a 68. He's also in his 30s, I think. So maybe we'll throw Chris Young on there just in case. Right field, we could use some people in right field. We don't really have that many right fielders, but Mookie Betts is perfectly fine to have. Alright, so that's good. In terms of what we need, I would say right field is a concern. Left field is a concern. I would say just for depth, like right field would be depth-wise, definitely. And then left field, it's not really an issue of how many people we have. It's kind of the people that we have. We have a lot, but none of them are really low. I mean, Brock Holt, 67. Rusney Castillo, 78, which is pretty good, but I don't know if he'll do too well. Shortstop, we're looking good. Third base, second base, first. Catcher, maybe we could use a starting pitcher, too. So 3 things. We're 3 away. And if we get rid of, actually, now that I think of it, if we get rid of Pablo Sandoval, we'll probably need a third baseman. So we'll throw a third base in there too. So we're looking good there. I'm gonna take a look at the lineup, see what they got generated right at the start. So right off the bat, I can see that they have Ortiz playing in the field for a right-handed pitcher with a DH, and that doesn't make sense. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put Hanley in for Pablo, and then we're gonna switch the defensive positioning around for those two. So Hanley's playing first and Travis Shaw's playing third. And then everything else looks good, other than we could probably switch these two around, put Hanley at 5. Pedroia usually bats second, and I like Bogarts at 6. That looks good. And then we'll put Swihart at 7, Castillo and Bradley ending the lineup. So that's right-handed pitching for DH. No DH, we'll probably do the same thing. Do that, and then this is no DH. That's right. We'll give Ortiz the night off for no DH. It's fine. That just means we got to switch our lineup around a little bit. That actually looks good. Pedroia there. Bogarts at 6. Switch that around. That looks. Actually, let's go with that. There we go. That looks better. So now we have a left-handed pitcher on the mound. Switch those two around. Switch these two around. They really have this all messed up. Go hit there. There. So that's all set. Left-handed pitcher, no DH. That's interesting. Yeah, we'll give Ortiz the night off there too. They have Bogarts leading off in this one. What is this thing doing? Pedroia, Shaw, then Ramirez, then Bogarts, then Swihart, and then Castillo, and Bradley, and then the pitcher. Alright, so those are all set now. Pitching rotation looks good, actually, except for one thing. We'll take him out. We'll put him and Joe Kelly switch spots. And that looks good now. So yeah, that looks good. So now let's go into our first game against the Indians. I'm excited for this. So in this one, I'm just going to play as the full team. And then from there, I'll probably choose some players I want to lock on to. Like if I'm trying to trade Pablo Sandoval. So in the next video, excuse me, I'll probably lock on as Pablo Sandoval and just play as him for a series or two or something, just so I can get his trade value going if I can.
We've got baseball for you this afternoon from Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public
let's get this going.
Mike Carlucci.
So we got Mookie leading off. Here we go.
Look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Steve, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
First pitch in the new season. Nice. Getting off to a good start. You got Mookie with a single. I could have stretched that into a double, but that would have been either way too close or definitely would have been an out. I don't know.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff
keeping it safe. Pedroia's up now. Pitcher's only got one pitch for this inning so far, so we'll try and get him to get his pitch count up there. Although I will say I don't usually do too well with the pitch count of the other pitcher. If I would have squared that one up, that would have been a good hit.
Nobody out, runner on first.
What I mean by that is the opposing pitcher usually doesn't pitch a lot of pitches against me because I swing a lot of the time, as you can probably tell already. And that looks like it's going to be a double play. Yep. So that kind of just ruined whatever we had started. That's okay. It's only the first inning. So now we got Shaw up. He's a good power hitter. This guy looks like he's liking his slider, so we'll go with that. It was a slider, but it was not down low. It looked like it was going to come all the way in. Let's go with a curveball this time.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you
See, that's what I mean. I swing at pitches like that where it's just kills me for pitch count.
Yeah, guys, he's a very solid umpire. Well respected for the strike zone he calls.
I don't know what it is. That down low, it's the same thing with my player. It just looks a lot better than when it comes in. I don't know why. If it's like the camera angle or what, but it looks like it's in the strike zone every time. And then when I go to swing, it's just not there. All right, so our first inning pitching now with David Price on the mound. Hopefully we can get something good going here. That was not a good delivery on that one.
Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, they're facing a guy today that throws
wow, I just barely missed the strike zone on that one. If I even missed it. It looked like I hit it.
Get the ball up in the zone. Shorten up a little bit. Put the ball in play.
Francisco Lindor.
Ground ball to shot, third, throws over to first, and we got him. That guy had some good speed though. Still made it a close play for how closely it was hit in the infield.
On the ground to third.
Jason Kipnis is up now.
Throw on to first, in time, one away.
Strike one.
Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis.
My goal here with David Price is to definitely try and pitch a shutout. Doesn't have to be a complete game, but shutout would be nice here to lead it off. And that doesn't look good. It's going to be a single into the gap between center and right. That's okay though. We can get the hopefully we can get the double play here. But Michael Brantley's going to be a tough out right here. He's got a good combination of speed and power, so hopefully we can get something going against him.
Michael Brantley takes his first shot here with the
probably should have been a strike, but that's okay. That was right down the middle. If he would have swung at that one, wow. And that's going to be a foul ball.
1 ball and 1 strike.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch
And that's
out.
strike 3 looking.
So
I'm really surprised he didn't. The 2 pitches he didn't swing at were, one of them was right down the middle, and then the other one, the last one that struck him out, was down the middle. But it was a little low. But those were 2 perfect pitches he could have connected with.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you.
I got their 4 hitter up right now.
And winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the
Counts
end.
1-1, 2 outs.
Marlon Bird standing
So
in.
curveball
As
down
he'll take a
low.
look at a high strike
Got him
that time.
swinging.
It's 0-1.
1 and 2.
That's a two-seam fastball right there.
Get out of this
Looks
inning
to
right
her like
here.
it's gonna
Nope,
be
too
inside,
high.
And then it tails back to the inside corner.
I don't know what it is. David Price's release is not working
Swing
right
and a
now.
miss as he pulled
There
the
we go.
string on him. 1 and 2.
And Pedroia didn't move quick enough. Betts, hopefully we can get that in quick. Alright, so we just held that to a single. There's 2 outs. Hopefully we can just get someone to get out quickly right here. Juan Uribe is up. He's a pretty good hitter. He's pretty slow though on the base path, so hopefully if he hits a grounder we can get him out pretty quick. I just can't leave him anything over the plate like that. If he would have kept it with that, that probably would have been another single.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there.
Wow, look at that.
1.
And in a spot
See if I can
like
get him
this,
going home.
first and second with
Get him,
2
get him,
outs,
get him, get him.
that's where he's
Oh,
actually
what a
focused on the
throw
mound.
by
He'll
Jackie
bear down
Bradley
and start
Jr.
finding the corners to the strike
Throwing him
zone.
out from
Makes it
center
very
field.
hard for you to
What a
score
great
runs.
play.
And that's
I did
thrown
not
into
think he was going to
center
get him, but he
field. Base hit. The
launched
throw
that
home.
baseball into home
Throws
plate.
there, and he is out on a beautiful
Alright, so now we got Big Poppy up. Hopefully we can get,
time.
hopefully a home run right here would be nice. Get this open 1-0.
David Ortiz.
Nope. I got
makes his
on
way to the
top
plate.
of that one.
He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
See, that was only a 1 pitch at bat though. That's what I mean with like the pitch count again. I know I keep saying that, but
Right side
we're in
and
top
right
of the
into
second. The
shift.
pitcher's only got 8 pitches
Lindor
thrown right now.
On the grass, throw on to first, takes care of Ortiz
I try and
as the shift
I can
works
try
to
and do it, but
perfection
it's
that
not
time.
it's
One
just
away.
not gonna happen.
Digging
Please
in,
drop in.
Henley
Please drop.
Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
My 3 and 4 hitter did nothing right
sets his
there.
sights.
I'm actually my 3,
Here comes the
4,
first
and
pitch.
5 hitter did nothing right there.
And
Now he's
here's
at
a ball
9
hit in
pitches.
the
I'm
air.
sure David Price is at like
Two quick
13
outs
or
here in the
something right
second.
now.
Xander Bogaerts into the box here in the top
I
of the second.
think what it is I get
This inning
anxious when I
going.
find that I got the pitch right. I think it's gonna be in the strike zone,
Into the windup and the pitch.
and it doesn't have to be. Oh, what a play at
He looks
short.
like
Does he
he's
get me?
using a garden hose
Oh, he
out
got
there
him.
as This is cut on and missed for strike
Good play.
one.
Good play. I can't be mad at that.
If he makes contact there and makes an out, that's a 3-pitch
Mike
inning.
Napoli, former Red Sox player,
What a
off the
stop.
bat.
He's up with
So
it.
he's a good power hitter again,
It's in time.
but he also strikes out a lot because his bat speed's pretty slow, as you can tell right
Mike
there.
Napoli
Oh, the
strides into the
fastball
box
inside,
now to
he
lead
just
off
did
the
not
home half
time it
of
right
the
at all.
second inning.
There we go. Nice little pop up. Hopefully Hanley can get there, and he did.
No balls and a
Nice.
strike.
Yeah, and
That
that's
was
the
turnaround
sign of
right there,
that.
maybe a little
Hoping for
nervous.
First pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Ramirez onto the grass, and that's the first out of the inning.
You see here on Show Track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble.
Another
But
fly ball to
you
right
can
field.
locate there, things
Mookie
will be
Betts
just
is
fine.
there, and he gets it.
Gomes is
I'll
in
also,
with one
after,
away now as he swings and misses here
I
at
just
strike
thought of this
one.
now.
Swing and a
After I do the
flare
player
toward
lock
right.
with Pablo
Betts
Sandoval,
moving to his left,
I will
and he
probably
makes the catch for the second out.
do one for a while with Mookie Betts. He's my favorite player on the Red Sox.
Santana gets his first
And I want to get his
chance here,
stats up
looking to
there,
make
so
something happen with two gone in the bottom of the
hopefully I
second.
can do that for a little while.
Hit on the
I'll do it
ground
for like
to
a
short.
series or two or
Bogarts has it.
3, or maybe
Throw
even
on
like a
first
month,
gets him, and the
depending
side
on
is
how long
retired.
the series is.
Back from Progressive Field as we're set for the beginning.
I'll do some
of the
other
third
players
inning
too. I'll
here on the
probably
show.
I'll do Hanley and
Blake Swihart
Ortiz
leads
as
it off
well.
here, bottom third of the order,
Maybe even
set to go
Pedroia.
here in the third.
Well, he's
I
faced
could
them
probably do
better
everybody,
so
actually,
far.
now that I think
Obviously,
about it.
it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let.
I think the only few people that will be hard to do a player lock with is Blake Swihart and Rusney Castillo. I have a big problem with hitting with those two guys, and those are probably gonna be the toughest ones. That and I don't really know how the defense works for a catcher on this. I don't know if you have to do it every pitch or like every steal or something. I don't know how it works. I've never done it before.
If you keep putting the ball in play like they've been
So that
doing,
will probably won't look
good
good.
things have a
Won't
tendency
look
to
good.
happen.
Just
We'll see
like
if this
that
gets
swing
him
right
started.
there. That was horrible.
Castillo
That was a changeup.
stands in for the first
Those
time.
changeups I just don't
Now a
like.
swing and a miss.
at all.
Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
There we
Now,
go.
he's
Opposite
probably
field.
lucky he
Drop.
didn't make
Nice.
contact on that one.
Swihart didn't think that was gonna drop. I didn't think it was either.
Takes this the other way to right.
Figures the two guys I
And
just
that'll
said I
get
can't
down
hit
for a
with
base hit.
both get singles.
And that runner will go no further than second.
little
as
ironic.
There are two aboard now.
Good start to the inning here.
Feels a slider down
Back-to-back
low.
Singles have him in a good position
Nope.
to push across that first.
Oh
run.
my god, I didn't mean to swing at that one.
Coming to the
I really
plate
didn't.
now,
I went to go like
Jackie Bradley Jr. And he
I
can
think
give
what
his
half my
guys an
problem
early
is
lead if he can come through here.
I try and locate the pitch with the right analog stick because I feel like that helps, but it doesn't. So when I do that, it does like it either will do a check swing or will do a full swing like it just did right there. And I was hoping it would do a check swing, but it didn't.
Tap
Right at the shortstop for another double play. I mean, that's okay. We moved the runner over to third, but now we're down to our last out in the inning, so that's not too good. But we got Mookie up. Hopefully I can drive one. Mookie's got some good power. That's why I like him. He's got good power, and he's a good outfielder with his speed. See, I told you, changeups are not my best friend right now. Come on, get through. Nope. Wow, it broke his bat. Really? Of course that happens. Well, we still got a tie game, 0-0. This game looks like it's going to come down to the wire.
Look out as this bat
I know it's only the
shatters
top
on
or the bottom of the
impact.
third,
Kipnis
but
has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is
I'm getting
retired.
David Price's timing down a little bit.
Rajay Davis.
Come on, get
digs
that.
into the
Nope.
box in the bottom of inning number 3. Price into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right
Pedroia
field
with
line.
play at second, and Hanley with the stretch at first,
This
get
is
the
gonna
out.
wind up a foul ball.
One down in the third.
Hard ball to second. Backhanded. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the shortstop,
Francisco Lindor We'll dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
Travis Shaw.
And this misses the
Over
outside
to
corner,
first.
so it's not
The second out of the inning.
1-1.
Jason Kipnis is up again.
Hit to third.
Curveball down low. This is right
And a bit of a
where he
high
likes his
throw that
pitches.
time, but no
Hopefully
problem
nice. There
over
we go.
at first as
Has
they
some good
record
movement
the
to
out.
it.
The second baseman, number 22.
Jason Kipnis is the batter. Got a base hit in
Nice.
his
That had the
first
outside
trip.
edge. Change up. Or the inside edge, I
Breaking
guess.
ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's such a
Come on,
good
Troy,
pitch
get that.
to get ahead.
There we go.
Lefty on lefty.
And 3
It's a
outs.
big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming
So
next.
nice 1-2-3 inning.
Grounded back up the middle.
We have the same stat line across the
Throw to
board.
first in plenty of time,
0
and
runs,
the
3
side is
hits, no
retired.
errors.
Down in order go the
See if
Tribe.
Pedroia can lead off
We'll
inning
head to the
with a
fourth.
good base hit. Take that one for a ball.
Dustin Pedroia is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man
Speaking
on
of
base
Pedroia,
would
he's
be
had a
huge.
good power year
Up
this
and
year.
away to start
I
the
think he
inning.
has
It's
like
1-0.
4 or
When you
5
watch
home
Pedroia
runs.
play
One of
day
them
in
being
and
a
day
grand
out, I always
slam.
think about that memorable 2013
He's done pretty good for
season.
power this year.
And this is
A lot
guy
more
who
than I
hits his
expected.
thumb
I didn't
on
expect him to have
opening
that
day, but he
that
played
many home runs this
160
early in the
games
season.
that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
For the Red Sox. Third baseman,
Travis Shaw hits a blast to right field. Hopefully that's out. And it is, yes. Travis Shaw striking first for the first run of the game for the solo home run.
Hit in the air
That
toward
thing
the
took
gap in
off,
right
too.
center. Looking up
Wasn't
is
it didn't go
Bird.
that far, but it was
Gone.
going out fast. I want to see how it's
Solo
yeah,
shot to right
116
center.
miles
As the
per
Red
hour
Sox
hit
get the
speed.
game's
Yeah, that
first
thing was
run, it's
going
1-0.
quick.
Well, no doubt
See if
that's a
Ortiz can go
mistake of
back to
location
back.
right there. At the plate,
Oh,
his
did I
eyes
just
were
do back to
probably
back?
lighting up watching that one come.
Did it just happen? Oh, right at the warning track.
number 34.
That's disappointing.
Here comes the
That was
DH
first
now,
pitch of
David
the
Ortiz.
at bat too.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bird is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
I didn't like that one.
Hanley
Sinker.
Ramirez in now.
See, I think
Popped out in
they
his
called that
first
a
trip.
strike for me earlier. David Price. Should've swung a
Just
little
off
earlier
the
on that one.
outside, and it's 1-0.
That one was definitely going to be a strike though. Shouldn't have swung at that one. That one might have been outside.
1-1. 2 out,
That was
nobody on.
almost an error too right there. So we got the 1 run in that
Hit
inning.
hard on the ground to second.
Travis
Kipnis
Shaw's
is
solo
there.
home run.
Throw on to first.
Hopefully David
Gets him,
Price
and
can
the
keep
side
them
is
without
retired.
scoring a run. We're almost getting to that part of the lineup that started to hit him in the first inning. Or was it first inning or second inning? I can't remember.
Michael Brantley is set
Sorry,
to
we got
lead us
Brantley
off
right
in the
there.
Home half of the 4th inning.
And right here is an important
Yeah,
time
so
for them
we're
to
right here
climb back
where
into
the
this one.
batting
They
order started to
definitely
get
wanna
him.
even this one up sooner rather than later.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Looks like we're rolling through these innings though pretty quick.
Settling in now, Marlon Bird. He
I probably
reached
shouldn't have
on a
said that. I
single
probably
in
just
his
jinxed
first
myself,
try.
but whatever, we can handle it. Juan
And now the
Uribe,
second pitch of the inning is
1
popped
for
up
1 so far.
over on the left side of the infield. Under it is Bogarts, and there are 2 away now.
Come on, Mookie, you can get there, you can get there, you can get
Juan
there, you can
Uribe
get
will stand in now with 2 away.
I was right
trying
there.
To avoid another 1, 2,
too far
3
into the
inning.
stands though.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount
Strike
any
2.
kind of threat
One more
whatsoever.
strike for a
Betts on the
strikeout in a
move.
1-2-3 inning. Got it. There we go. That's how you maintain a lead right there for
And
David
Uribe
Price.
can't make contact that time. 2 strikes now.
I'm a little
He'll
concerned with
just
David
keep
Price this season
adding
too.
and subtracting
He,
speed on his pitches.
A swing and a
Not
miss.
looking too good with his
That
velocity
retires
so
the
far.
side, and that will do it. Indians go
Oh,
down
that was
1, 2, 3.
a good little line drive.
They
It was
trail
right at
this
second
one
baseman for
1-0.
Bogarts.
For the Red Sox.
Yeah, David Price, he's
Heads for the box to start
worrying
off
me a
the
little
fifth in
bit.
this one.
His fastball is down to like
Liner towards
91.
second, but an
That
atom ball
hasn't
right
happened.
to him for the first down.
Some people think he may need Tommy John or something, or it might be coming up pretty soon where he'll notice it more and he'll need to have Tommy John surgery. I don't know. It's not looking good though. Hopefully he fixes his delivery and that will do it.
He's a switch hitter. but it's no secret.
Swing way too early at
is
this
his
changeup.
favorite side to
Yeah,
hit
see,
from.
28 strikes, 2 balls right there. That's another thing that I have against me right there. That's why their pitch count's so low. There we go. Blake Swihart getting on again. He's 2 for 2 today. And of course, he's one of the guys that I said I can't hit with, but apparently I can.
He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
I don't know what I was talking about, apparently.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Castillo.
A couple of hard-hit balls here to start.
Hopefully he doesn't ground out into a double play right here.
First one found a glove, but not this one, though. He's on with a one-out
Shouldn't
single.
swing at that one right there. That was horrible.
Rusney Castillo will dig in. He singled his first time around. Not his best.
Take the ball right there. It's a 1-1 count.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
2-1 count now with that pitch in the dirt. He's pitching all around the strike zone right now. I swung way too early at that one. That was a changeup, wasn't it?
Off-speed pitch.
Told you. God, I hate
changeups.
changeups.
That changeup away is his
What about
ground
the
ball
slider
pitch.
outside?
That's a good job to hold off.
Nope. Swung too late on that one.
Ball grounded foul.
That one I didn't know. It looked like it was going to be a ball, but yeah, it was in the strike zone. Here we go. Boom. Take that one right to opposite field.
Foul over towards the dugout.
So both, like I said, both the guys I said I can't hit with, both are 2 for 2 right now. So
Hard hit ball towards
wish
the
I could
hole.
take those
And
words
that's
back
in
right
there.
now.
Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Jackie Bradley with a hit to center
Jackie
field.
Bradley Jr. stands in.
Brantley looked like he got it. We're going to tag up and go to third with Swihart.
Sent in
So
the
we got
air.
man on the
It's a
corners.
straightaway
Mookie Betts
central.
is up. He's 1 for 2 so far.
Davis back
2
and
outs,
he'll get
top
there
of
to
the
make
5th.
play for route number 2. And he'll take those extra
Goes sinker
90
down low.
feet, so
Hopefully
put
Mookie can
runners
lift
at
this
the
one.
corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
That's going to be inside for a ball.
Mookie Betts digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that
And he
trip
lifts
home.
it out.
This is a big 2-out AB right
It's going to
here.
be an out though.
And the slider is low and inside as he just about
So
got
it's
him
still
there.
1-0. This game, we're getting hits, but we're just not
Fly
piecing
ball
them
out
together
toward
to get
left
some
center
runs in.
field. Calling for it.
The Indians
Brantley makes the catch,
aren't even
and
really
that
getting a
will
lot of
retire
hits.
the
They got
side.
their first hits in the first,
Boston strands a couple,
either the
but
first
they
inning or
hold
the
a
second inning.
1-0 lead.
I think it was the second though. We got Napoli up again as Price throws a curveball in the dirt.
Mike Napoli comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. Price is ready. First pitch on the way.
Fastball is in there for strike 1.
Curveball.
Gonna go with
That
another
misses in the
curveball down
dirt
low.
for
Hopefully
ball
this doesn't
1.
hang. Napoli will ride it out to the outfield. Whiffs on it. 1 and 2.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that
And
just
he pops
never
another one up
feels
in the
like it's
infield to
gonna be a strike.
Bogarts for the first out of the
Look at
inning.
letters
Hopefully he
there.
can grab it.
That's a tough one to do anything
Sometimes stuff
with.
happens in this game where they drop the ball. I've had it happen to me a lot.
High pop-up. Bogarts is there
Not a
for
whole
it.
lot in this game, but
1 down.
in 15 the show, I had a lot of mess ups with my outfielders.
Stepping in, Yan
0-1
Gomes.
the count
He
now
flew
on
out in his last
Yan
at-bat.
Gomes.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Wow, I can't believe he swung at that.
And a
0-2.
high strike to begin the at-bat. It's
Throw
0-1.
the curveball
And
down
you know, if
low.
you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball,
Drives
why
it
not
into
do
the
it on
left,
first pitch?
and
A lot of times he's going to be
Castillo is
throwing
there to
anyway,
make that out.
and you just bought yourself a strike that
Now I
you
got
can
2 outs
throw
in the bottom of the
anything
5th.
off
This game's going pretty quick.
This is line to left. Castillo is in his
Oh, I
tracks
went
now
right
as
by
he
his
makes the
glove.
catch for route number 2.
I thought Shaw was going to grab that.
Into the box
Throw it in.
now.
See, that's what I mean right there.
He got on top of one.
Not with like the
It's a
dropping the
ground
ball,
out
but
victim
like
last
an
time. Down the third
unforced
baseline.
error, I guess, on the
He gets
player.
dirty,
Because
but he can't make the play. It's a
if he would have
base
gone to
hit.
second right there, he probably would have actually had it. Because it took him a while to throw that in there. Looks like we're back at the top of the
Finally,
lineup
that
now.
base hit breaks a streak
0-1.
of 11 straight that he had retired. He was starting to look invincible.
That was a
out there.
misplacement right there. Thank God he only fouled that off.
So a runner at first with 2 away.
Curveball
and stepping
inside,
in
huh?
is the center fielder, Rajay
Got him.
Davis.
Swing at it. Hopefully Mook can
And he
get
gets
there. Oh,
ahead
yeah,
here
he
with
can.
the fastball. Strike 1.
So that does it for
And
that inning.
falls behind 0-2.
Still 1-0. We got the heart of our order coming up too.
Pitch swung on and
Hopefully we
hit in
can
the
do
air.
something with that.
Bats on the
Pedroia's
run.
got 2 ground outs so
He gets
far.
there to make
It's looking
the
like
catch,
Pedroia
and
is the
that
one I'm gonna
ends
have
the
to
inning. One left
take
for the
over
Tribe.
as, because
It
actually,
remains
yeah,
1-0.
get a little bit better at this. Gonna go
Dustin
slider
Pedroia
outside, huh?
makes his way to the box to lead us off. in
Pedroia
the
drives it to
6th
center
inning.
field and is there for the out. That was good contact right there with Pedroia, but it's unfortunate that I went right to him. And Shaw's up, and last time he was up, we all know he hit a home run.
Is there, and he has it for the first out.
Maybe we can do it again.
Now batting.
And that slider's been an effective
Nope, but we can
pitch
get a
for him.
single.
No
It's
doubt.
fine with
You
me.
should take a look
First
there
pitch
at
single
what
in the
his
outfield,
pitch
and
breakdown
there's
looks like
almost
so
an
far.
error right there. If I actually had enough time to get to
Kluber's
second.
ready. First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle.
Shaw's doing pretty good.
And into center
We
field.
got Ortiz up. He's
aboard
0 for 2 with a
single.
fly out and a ground out. His fly out, though, came like right
As
at
a
the
hitting
wall.
coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball
Opposite
right
field
back
power,
up the
please get
middle.
out.
You get into bad
And it
habits,
is,
try to
yes,
pull
David
everything,
Ortiz
but here, just
coming
stays
up
right
big
on it,
time.
Picks up a solid 1-out single.
We are now
This
up
is
3-0
well
with
struck.
Ortiz's
High and
2-run
deep toward
home
the left
run.
field corner. And
Opposite
gone
field,
right
too.
down
Wow.
the line
He doesn't do that
the other
often
way.
at all,
Wow.
if ever. His first of the season so far. We are kind of
David
matching what he did
Ortiz,
opening day for the
a
Sox.
2-run home run. As the Red Sox have
I think-
moved out 3-0.
I think Mookie and Ortiz both had home runs. So maybe we can get Mookie to have a home run.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez.
Hanley,
So take a look at ball
part of the
one.
order, really
So
coming up
after
big
the
time
strong
right now.
5 innings, things have not
Gonna
come as
get into
easily
second.
for him here in inning number
If I really
6.
wanted to, I
Well,
might
this
have
is
been
kind
able
of
to
the
stretch
MO
that into a
of this
triple,
lineup.
but
They
it
have
doesn't
a
look
way
like
of
it.
just wearing you down.
Hanley's
They
got
start
some
to get
decent
into
speed
some
for how
better
big he
counts
is.
to hit, and that works
He's
paying
not that
off.
big, but
Ramirez will
still,
head for
he's
second.
a bigger dude.
And he is into
Looks
the
like
hit
Frank
column
Cona's
here in
coming
this
out,
new
and they're
year.
switching
His
pitchers
first
now.
hit is a double.
In the top of the 6th.
When you're a hitter,
And they have
there's
someone
only
else
two
in their
times
bullpen.
where you know for sure you've got to hit.
So that
One
means
is
if this
when
guy
you run
messes
into the
up,
seats, it
he's
feels so
coming
good.
right out pretty
And
quick.
2 is when you split the outfielders like that. Right off the bat.
Bogarts takes that to the opposite field. Send Hanley home.
Zach
And he's going to
McAllister
make it.
is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on
4-0
opening
now.
day. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to be a fair ball.
What happened to
as
the
it'll head
Indians
the
pitching?
corner.
Went downhill real
Will
quick.
scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was.
Swihard's 2 for
That's
2.
about as hard a hit ball as you're going
As
to
that
see.
fan just falls
He
onto
was
the field
right
right
on
there.
that one.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. As this is grounded foul
Oh,
off to
man,
the
that's
left.
one
It's
way
strike
too
one.
early. That changeup. It's killing me. It's a faster changeup. It's at 81, but still. It's way too slow for me.
Swing and a
There
miss,
it is
and he's
again.
in control. 0-2.
One
It's my
thing you've gotta
kryptonite
be
right now.
aware of as a hitter is he's going to
Changeup.
give you a bit of a variety.
Castillo,
up there.
2 for
He's
2
got
with 2
5
singles.
pitches, and
just
he's
like
gonna use all
Swihart.
of them.
And a swing and a miss as
We
they
go
caught him
guess the
reaching
changeup
that
down
time,
low.
and there
I'm
are 2
right.
away.
Nope.
Now to the plate, Rusney
There's another
Castillo.
broken bat.
He
What
singled
is up
his
with that?
last time up.
Second one this game. I don't think I've had 2 in one game ever. So as you can see, we're up 4-0 now with that 2-run
Saws
home
him
run
off
from
here as this
Ortiz.
ball's popped into the
Hopefully we
air.
can shut the
And
Indians
they'll
down
avoid the
once again.
fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this.
David Price throws a ball
Francisco
inside.
Lindor will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot
Fouls
of success
off for
so
strike
far.
1.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters
Strike
not
2
been
up in
getting
the
their
zone.
chores
That
done.
could have been a ball. But we'll take the
Squared
strike.
that one up just a little late.
Ball outside and high.
And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it.
Fouls
1-2.
another one off. 2-2.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
And at least he's taken a few pitches here. You know, that's more than the rest of these guys can say.
Out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. This is hit well out toward deep left field. Castillo going back. He gets
Ball
there and makes the play
1
for the first
inside.
out. Jason Kipnis
We'll dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Ball looks like it was too low, I guess.
Sometimes it's half the battle.
Even though it was like half in the strike
Fastball
zone.
here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
You know, some of Jason Kipnis' teammates affectionately call him Dirtbag because he has a habit of giving his body up and getting his
Strike
uniform
2,
dirty
counts
on
2 and 2.
play. And you gotta love a guy like that.
That one's more like it, he says.
And
Back to
another
2 and
foul
1
ball.
now. Well, with all the bases Kipnis is capable of stealing, it's no surprise why his uniform is so dirty all the time. He stole more than 30 in 2012 and
Another
13.
foul ball. This one looks like it
22
was
bags
pretty
in
high.
2014.
Yeah, and
Change
not
up
quite
down
as many
low.
steals in 2015, but his overall production
Price is
was
at
still pretty
61
great,
pitches now as he
especially
strikes
for a
out
second
Kipnis
baseman.
for the second out of the
Swing
inning.
on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He's at 61. It's not that bad for 6 innings. It's actually pretty good.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
And this is where the
I'll probably leave
scouting
him in there
really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got
until maybe the 8th inning,
soft spot in the guy's
unless he
zone,
starts to do bad
and
before
they
that.
found one there.
0-2 pitch to Brantley.
Michael Brantley stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Into the
Fouls
windup.
it
Here
off the
comes the
catcher.
0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Yeah, 2014 was really an outstanding
And Shaw's
year
nowhere
for
near
Mr.
the
Brantley.
line on that one.
He
I have
went
no
to the
idea why.
All-Star game for the first time.
Must
won
have
a
the
Silver
shift
Slugger,
on for Brantley. He
and
must
ended
pull the
up
ball a
third
lot.
in the AL MVP voting.
That's
I didn't
pretty
think I didn't know that about him.
He was a
If that was
20-20
what we
guy.
had going,
He
I
had
didn't
exactly
even
20
notice.
bombs and ended up swiping 23 bases.
This is the part of the lineup that likes to hit off David Price, apparently. First time through, they did a pretty good job of it. Second time
Marlon
through,
Bird
he got them all out, and
Single
Swihart
and fly
was
out
just
for him in 2 trips
barely
thus
too
far.
late.
And you know, I think he's had a good approach in each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems
A
to be
foul
seeing
ball.
the ball well and putting some decent swings
Now
on
it's
it.
0-2
Swing, and he
again.
pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to
Hanley's
land
right there.
foul.
Tag first. Thank God.
Good job to spoil
That'll
that
do it
one
for that
away,
inning.
and he stays
We're now
alive.
going into the top of the 7th.
The 0-2
We
delivery.
have Jackie Bradley leading
Whipped
off the
down
inning.
the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Looked like I was a little late on that, but I
Bradley
guess
Jr.
not.
will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be
Flips
feeling
one
a
to
little
left
bit like that
field,
dog
and
that's
looks like the
slipped
left
out of
fielder's
the
right there
rain,
for it.
While the rest of the family's inside by the
If I did a
fire.
power swing, he
I guess
probably would
he's
have hit
just
that
not
out, but
seeing what
I don't
everyone
usually
else
like to hit power with Jackie Bradley.
Skied
So
in
still
the
one
air
out.
to
Still
straightaway
hit
left.
one out.
Brantley is
I'm not
under
using
it.
the power
1 out.
swing, so I'm sure you guys can hear I use
Mookie Betts
the analog
gets
swing
another
too.
crack
I don't
right
use
here.
the
He's
X
got a
button.
hit in 3 tries to this
I'm
point.
I'm a little too used
First
to
pitch
the
on its way.
Xbox
First
baseball
pitch has
game
him dancing to avoid it.
when they
It's
had it
ball
out
1.
as Mookie hits a
Sometimes
single.
if you let that changeup go too soon, it'll take off on
Xbox
you.
had
He's lucky
2K
that didn't
baseball.
hit him.
Actually, I think PlayStation had it too, but it was mainly big with Xbox because that was the only
Hard
PlayStation
back
game
up the
for
middle.
Xbox.
And that is through
And they
into
stopped
center
making
field
it.
for a 1-out
I
single.
want to say after the 2010
He
season
hit a good pitch there.
that was their
This thing's
last
toward the
game
outside part of the
that
plate,
they
but
made.
He
So
stays with it all the way.
it's one of the
Uses
biggest
big
reasons
part
why
of the field and gets himself a base
I got
hit.
a PlayStation 4. See, I went for a lot. I went for probably 4 or 5 years without a baseball game
First pitch to him and comes up empty. It's
to
strike
play,
1.
and that really kind of
A look here at
irritated
the
me
hits
as
per
Pedroia
side here in the late
grounds
going.
out into a double play to end the inning. But that 2K game, the swing in it was analog stick. You could change it to the buttons if you wanted to, but I never did that because I never played MLB The Show before. So now that I have it, I'm just way too used to the analog stick. I think for me the timing's weird with the X button. Counts 1-1.
Juan Uribe is
Oh,
in
and I
for the
think
third
Uribe's
time
up
now as
right
he
now.
takes a called
Yeah.
strike. It's 0-1.
2-1 now with the changeup outside.
Pitch on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound
Alright,
so
I think
far,
David Price is
when he makes
getting
bad
close to the
pitches,
end here.
they typically miss out of the strike
Thank God that
zone.
was only a
They'll
single,
miss
but
in the zone where they can be crushed.
this lineup, or this part of the lineup really likes to hit
Line
off him,
drive to
so
left. And a
except for
base hit,
Napoli.
so the leadoff man is
Napoli's
on to
0-2.
begin the
Hopefully we
inning.
can get him on the wire, pitching him high. Hopefully we can get him to ground out to to a
Back
double
into
play.
the stretch for him again as we take a look at his
If he
line so
connects.
far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's
Here we
definitely
go.
given up his share
Throw
of
it
base
quick.
runners.
Nope,
Just
we're not
haven't
going to get him at
amounted to
second.
anything so far.
And we're not going to get him
Mike
at first
Napoli
because Travis
is
Shaw
next
took
as he
so
finds
freaking
himself
long.
behind 0-1.
The hell was that
And
about?
Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike two.
And they call it a
Grounded
base
down
hit.
the
It should have
third
been an error.
baseline.
Took
And
way
he
too
is
long.
in there.
Alright, 0 on the count.
Well, this one's going to go as an infield single, and it keeps the inning rolling right here.
0-2 the
As you
count
see,
now.
He tries to rush this ball over to second base, hoping to get the force, but it's going to get there just a
And
little
sit
bit too
down,
late,
Jan
and everybody's
Gomes.
safe.
And he takes a
Another
cold
strikeout for David
0-1.
Price.
Slow
Carlos
curveball,
Santana, the DH,
like
is
a
up now.
balloon, and he couldn't hold
So he's
back.
got
It's
some pretty
strike two.
good power
Oh,
on him.
just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a
Down low
pretty
for
good
a
gauge
ball.
on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he
Strike
got
one.
the curveball
The
instead.
outside part of the plate.
He's set. Here it comes. Carlos Santana.
Strike two as he
Stands in
fouls
for
it
the
off.
third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Danger here as this is a guy who can make
Here we
this
go.
a one-run
Turn
game.
two, turn two, turn
If he
two.
does,
There we go.
make him do it
There we
out to
go.
right field.
Nice.
I wouldn't give him
That's how you
anything
end the
but
inning
the
right there. And that's how you get out of a jam.
Grounded
Alright,
to
Travis
third.
Shaw,
This
2
could
for
be
3.
Played on the backhand. Pedroia on
Hopefully we
the
can get another
first.
good
It's a double
hit
play
right here.
as they're
Nope, not on that one. You're
Shaw
not.
will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so.
Probably
with
gonna
the
keep it
same
outside
pitcher
now.
still
We'll
out
change
there.
up outside.
Seems he's
Ooh, look
earned
at
himself
that. I got it
another
right.
inning.
I think that's a definite vote of
And
confidence.
he hits it for, it looks like it's going to be a double.
Definitely
Definitely going to be extra bases. Yeah, it's going to be only a double.
Swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
It's okay though, he's got everything but the triple so far today, and I don't think he'll get a triple, but I'm going to try for him.
Around first, heading
If
for
he gets up
second
again.
now.
Ortiz is up, and he's
And
got a
he
home
is
run
in
today
to
as
second
well.
base with a double. His third hit this afternoon.
Fastball down
Boy, he
low.
just basically went
It's
out
way
there
too
and
low. I don't know why I
that
swung at
thing.
that one. I got way
Take a
too
look at
anxious
where
to
this
hit
pitch
another
is.
home run.
That's not an easy pitch to stay on
probably
top
gonna go
of,
down
but
low again on
somehow
me.
he managed to do it, and now he's standing out there on second base right now as a result.
Oh,
He should
no.
be laughing about that one.
All I could do was laugh at myself for that one. Let's go with a fastball down low, because that's
The
probably what he's going to
0-1
do,
delivery.
and I probably shouldn't swing at it, but
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
And
He
this
went
is a
up on
guy
me.
who
That's
will not
weird.
get cheated
Figured
up
he'd
there.
keep
He
going
almost
low, so
came
I
out
keep
of his
swinging at
shoes
it.
on that one.
definitely not going to tag up on that one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center.
It's alright though, we got Hanley up.
Is gonna
Hanley's got
get
some good
there.
power. We'll try and get a home run with him now.
Makes the play, one away. Hanley Ramirez
Outside.
steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And he'll
Ooh,
miss
that
the
was a
target
slider. That was a
away
good
with a
pitch.
fastball. It's 1-0.
Good pitch. I didn't really like it that much, but it was a good pitch. He gets me swinging on the
Inside corner,
curveball
a
again.
ball and a strike.
1-2 the count.
4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a
I have no
curveball's
idea
by
why I
him
swung
that
at that
time
one
as he
down
falls
next week.
behind
And
now 1-2.
And now
Travis
when
Shaw
you
just
here on the
decided to
1-2
take off.
count,
I don't know. I
I got a feeling that this
didn't
one
hit
won't
anything
be
on
the
my
strike
controller.
zone
I think
either.
he thought it was going to be in the outfield, but he just took right off for
Here's a
third base.
pop-up now. And Napoli
All right,
is
bottom of
on
the
board, and
eighth.
that's out number
We're gonna
2. Throw
put our
back to second, and that's a
setup
double
pitcher in.
play.
We'll go with. You want to go with Tozawa or Uehara?
Rajay
We'll look
Davis
Uehara
will
since we
start
got him on
things
our trade
off
block.
as they look to do something here to get on
Try
the
and get him,
scoreboard for the first time.
Either a save or a
come and go. They do
inning
have
pitch that
7 hits, so
he does
it's
pretty
not
well.
like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
And some action now in the
feel
Boston
like Davis has got
bullpen
off a
as
lot.
a right-hander's up and
he
throwing.
leads off the inning with a single.
And he lays off
I feel like
there,
that has
1-0.
that has to
Well,
be
that
like
man
the
right there is into his 8th
fourth or
inning
fifth
of
time
work
he's
now.
been at
Any
bat.
concerns
I feel
going
like I've
forward?
seen him a lot.
Well, I think the only thing you have to worry about is
Could be
that
wrong,
pitch
but-
count you see right there. Other than that, he's
Curveball
earned
hung up there. I don't know why he didn't swing at that
Usually
one.
The other team will tell you when you're starting to get tired.
You know, with another curveball. Sure
Francisco
about that?
Lindor.
Swings at
will
that one, he
stand in.
fouls it off.
They've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Drops in a strike to
another one
start
off,
the at-bat.
0-2.
Nothing in 1.
David Price is now throwing 88
A little
pitches,
quick
as you
on
can
that
see.
swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Outside ball 1.
Gets on top of one here and chops it
Come on,
foul
double
right
play.
at home plate.
Got 1. Got 2. Nice. There we go.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses
A lot
1-2.
of double plays this game for both teams.
To lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not
I think
sure
I've got them on like 2 or 3 of them. They've got me on 2 or 3 of them.
Couldn't pull the trigger.
On to
Curveball
first,
almost
and
right down the
rally
center of
ends
the plate.
just as quickly
A little
as it
dangerous.
began. 2 away now here in the 8th.
Especially to
Jason
Kipnis, who has
will
some
stand
power
in
on
now
him.
with 2
He
away,
gets another one
needing
deep
to
into
really
center
get
field
something started here.
for
And their
another
chances
out,
of getting back
and that'll
into
do
this
it for
ball
that
game are
inning.
growing dimmer by the batter.
So now we're in the 9th inning.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there.
We got another pitcher coming in, and Bogart's up. I'm gonna
And
put
that ends the
put
inning.
Craig Kimbrell warming up
Nothing doing
in
for
the bullpen as
Indians
well.
there. Dan Otero will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit
Slider
right
came in
where
at
it is
83
for
and
the
was
bottom of the
outside. I
ninth.
did not aim it outside at all.
Xander
I don't know how that was a
is at the plate now.
friggin'
He's quickly
strike, but
behind
okay.
0-1.
Go with the slider outside again.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Really kind of
That's
forced me to
taken.
hit
Now
that
it's
one.
0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kipnis ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play
Up
for
in
the
the zone
first
and
out.
fouled it off with Blake Swihart.
Blake Swihart ready to take
I feel like
another
he's trying to
shot.
set
Went
something
down
up
on
down low.
strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3
There was a
pitches.
sinker outside for ball.
Behind on that one,
Or
now
a ball.
behind in the count, 0-1.
I'm gonna go with another sinker down low.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
And of course,
Off the
what
plate,
does he
one
do?
ball,
He
one
throws my favorite pitch in the world, the changeup. I love it. Right back. Ooh,
Now
that hit him right in the
swing and a miss,
face.
and he's
How is he still
behind
up right
1-2.
now? What?
Bases are empty. 1
Swihart's still safe, but that he just took it right off the nose. Yeah, there we go. Took a pretty good pop to the face on that last
Oh,
play.
that one got the pitcher.
It may wind up being just a nasty shiner, but he's looking a little worse for wear out there. Medical staff has decided to remove him from the game, so he's probably got a concussion, I would assume. So they have to bring in another pitcher fresh out of the bullpen. I don't even think he was warming up, so hopefully that's a good sign for us.
So
his number 1 pitch right now is a curveball, so that'll be interesting. Here we go. I think there was a curveball in the dirt. I don't know which pitch is worse for me, the curveball or the changeup. I still feel like it's the changeup because I missed a lot of those.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the
Granted, I
first
missed a
strike.
lot of curveballs too, and they're in the dirt, so it makes it look worse. But I feel like changeups get thrown a lot more than curveballs. Oh my god. Oh, that did not look like a curveball to me. It's alright, Jackie Bradley coming up. We're still up 4-0. I don't really have much to worry about right now. But just gotta contain the lead when we start
Well, this
pitching.
curveball, it just disappears.
Once Swire hits second,
Right on it at
actually
the
doesn't
plate.
matter. Is that the third
Look
out?
where it winds up.
Yeah, it is.
Completely out of the zone.
Shows how much I pay
That's what
attention
you
to the
want
outs.
as a pitcher. You want
Alright, so we got Brantley
hitters
up.
to chase
Price is still
pitches
in. We're gonna
that
change
aren't
that
strikes.
right now, actually.
Sent on the ground out to second.
And I'm
Throw to
gonna.
first will get him easily
I
to
want
the
to put
side.
in. Uehara has been a
Michael
closer. I'm gonna
Brantley will be
put
tasked
in
now with leading
Uehara.
things off in their half of the ninth.
And we're gonna skip his warm up. And then what I'm gonna do,
And whatever they've done for the
I'm gonna
first
do in
8
case
innings,
Uehara
haven't yielded a
gets
whole lot
in
so
a jam,
far, so
I'm gonna put him ready and
frankly,
wait.
I'm not expecting too much.
Koji Uehara is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Leading off the inning, Michael Brantley, and they'll need him to get something
So
going
far,
here.
so good
You know,
for
guys, I
Uehara.
love a guy like this
Counts
leading off
0-2
in
on
the
Michael
He makes good
Brantley.
contact and he can run.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one.
Strike 3 goes down swinging.
Just a bit late.
We got
He's
1 out,
falling behind,
bottom of the
0-2.
ninth. Marlon Bird's up now. We're gonna go with another splitter down though. Uehara really likes that
Now
splitter
a
too.
foul tip straight into the
That's gonna be a
catcher's
ball.
glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
Just barely though.
Marlon Bird
and another
will
splitter.
stand in, needing to do something here to get
that
on
one was
base as they're down to
Dead
the final
center of the
two.
plate. I don't know how he
Righty
managed to
against
foul that
righty
off,
as this
but
is
he
taken
did.
for a
And
ball.
it
It's
went
1-0.
a mile apparently. We're gonna go with another splitter. Wow.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Castillo sprinting.
That was another
after
one
it.
off.
And it in fact
And
lands
another
in
splitter.
the
I don't know
corner,
why we keep throwing
foul.
splitters, but
Uehara's ready.
we're gonna
coming
keep
home
doing
with
it.
the 1-1
And strike
pitch.
3. Bird goes down swinging. We got 2 outs. So the Indians are down to their last out, and they're down 4-0 right now. And Uehara's only thrown 7 pitches since he came out of the bullpen.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it
Another strike with a splitter. It's like a 4-seam fastball now. Up 5. He fouls that off. It's 0-2. They're down to the last strike. Hopefully we can strike out the side with Uehara. That'll look really good for his trade value.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
And he pops another one foul over the first base side.
Foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
And he grounds out to second base. And that is it. We take the opening day series, or the opening day game against the Indians. We went 4-0 on 2 home runs, one coming from Travis Shaw and one coming from David Ortiz. The Indians' top hitter was Mike Napoli, 1 for 3. It's never a good sign. Player of the game was Travis Shaw. He definitely deserves it. He started off the game with a run, with a home run. And he went 3 for 4, so I would say he deserved to be the valuable player of that game. So that'll do it for the very first episode of Franchise Mode and MLB 16 The Show. Let me know if you guys liked it by hitting the like button down below. Also subscribe if you like this video and check out my channel and like those videos as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.
The Red Sox win it 4-0. So long from Cleveland.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game.